Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. As you recall, we weekly take out a question from all the questions we get every month. We get, 500 questions a month of all kinds of things, and we pull one out of the hat, and then we just discuss it. And today, our guest Prashant is going to tell us, reintroduce yourself to the community if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm a global director here at Contrast Security, and I myself utilize lots of new technology and trends. So it's great to be here.
And thank you so much for joining us. Well, the question out of our hat today is, and I want to say this right because I don't want to water down the question. You know, it is really about the question is, are we so far ahead on our trying to make AI into a product platform, in making it the number one issue of CIOs when it doesn't really matter yet? So, in essence, are we way ahead of the AI curve from a concerning ourselves with our products and concerning CIOs?
Yeah, I think that's a real question right now out there because of the AI boom that every company is going after. I would say like the AI has improved a lot in past couple of years, a lot, I would say. And if you haven't, if the audience haven't gone and seen that advancement, I would really encourage. There are lots of good videos out in YouTube that actually talks about the model sizes, how the model sizes have increased. Like now we are doing like billions of parameters. We're talking billions of parameters that the model is trained on versus a few years or maybe decade ago, it was in millions. So that's the real change that I think AI has brought into the domain. And it is, from my perspective, it is the right time to utilize it, but don't go crazy. That no, I everything has to have AI. No, that doesn't work that way. AI can speed up things. AI cannot bring the creativity. Like you can think what else can be done. AI would only respond to what you will ask. But that thought, what else can be done, can only come from the human mind right now.
Yeah, and as you said, we don't want to go crazy. So if we read in the material and when we watch presentations and we're right now this asker is this questionnaire is right now I'm a software vendor and I want to talk about AI because it's the buzz, but I don't need to embed or I don't have the right to make our product much more expensive yet because I'm really not offering that much. I think that.
No, you are absolutely right. I think the trade-off needs to be there. Uh, if we blindly add AI into each and every feature that we offer, we're gonna raise the price because there's a compute power behind serving any needs that we ask AI to do, right? And that's the trade-off we need to do. I guess that would help us reduce some of the overhead that AI would probably bring in. Like maybe if you think about this, you ask one thing to AI, it would give you a huge list. Instead, previously we were just searching Google for one thing and we were getting exactly like this is one line. If you ask definition of anything to AI, you would get a paragraph to read. Versus if you ask definition to the Google in the past, it was like one line definition. This is what this means. So that's the other overhead as well. Like I say, information overload that I say. There's lots of information coming, and like how much data that we can process. The way I use AI nowadays is mostly the productivity tool. It's just a productivity tool for me right now.
I think that's very true. Most people I talk to are using it as a personal or people who do a job like me, productivity tools. I also I met with a CEO of a $30 billion global company. Anyway, her view was, wow, if we apply this for, as you said, efficiency and effectiveness, we probably can continue to grow without adding staff to about 30% increase in activity, which you can take as you could trim 30% of your tech, or you can outgrow without expense. And I get that. I get that. But that's different than everything we read that, I've got to have AI product and I've got to be buying AI product. The CIO, have to have an AI strategy. I mean, the strategy firms are getting a lot of AI strategy right now. It's it's just a little premature, I think, from some people's point of view.
I I think so. There are lots of I'm from the application security domain, and I was reading one of the forwards in the WhatsApp, and it was saying like one of the guy actually built a website using AI because it can do that, and it built it, and then later another post was following. Oh, there's lots of attack in my thing. I don't even know. Like I was thinking like I'm building the website pretty fast, but at the same time it's insecure. I'm investing more time in dealing with those. So there's
Right.
again
Yeah.
that trade-off there, and I think that's where the maturity of AI is required as well. Like we probably need to train AI models to these areas, and I think it will take its time. But on the software vendor side, when I see like when I my customers are actually going to use my product, I do see areas where the AI can help them. Like the very basic is documentation. Like some of the products has huge documentation. Even searching and finding the right document and collecting or tying it together is a huge task. Like okay, these are the different steps, and these are that is something can be easily achieved by the AI, because AI, you can ask the question like, okay, I want to achieve this, and AI would give you the index link of your documentation. That's the one use case I'm just quoting here. But all the software vendors or the companies out there, if they are serving their customer, they need to use AI to reduce friction into the workflow execution for them as well as for the customer if they want to use themselves.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I agree. Again, efficient. Leveraging it for known things that it can do, and not becoming too early for a product journey. Listen, as always, it's great seeing you today. Thank you very much. Do you have anything you want to leave us with? One quick thought.
No, I think AI is good if it is used in the right places. So I would say like, don't be afraid of AI. It can help you do more things faster. It is not gonna replace anyone's job. I would say like it's just gonna the mundane job would be reduced, but that has to be.
Yep. So our takeaway, Prashant, don't be afraid of AI.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and thank everybody.
Thanks, Dean.